One of the most misunderstood parts of the twin flame journey is the intimacy part, because most people think it's just physical attraction, but it's so much deeper than that. Twin flame intimacy is energetic before it's ever physical, and that's why even being around this person, or sometimes even just thinking about them, can feel intense. And sometimes it can even seem consuming. It's just not just chemistry, it's energy recognizing itself in another form. And when physical intimacy does happen, it often feels different than anything you've ever experienced before. Not just because of the person, but because of the level of openness, vulnerability, and energetic connection involved. But here's where people get confused. They think that intensity means it's meant to be consistent, easy, or always available. And that's not how this connection works. Because twin flame intimacy doesn't just activate pleasure, it activates healing. It brings up insecurities, it brings up fears of rejection, comparison, and sometimes abandonment. It can even bring up control patterns or attachment wounds you didn't even realize you had. And this is why intimacy in this connection can feel both magnetic and triggering at the same time. Because it's not just about the physical act, it's about what's happening underneath it. If you're seeking intimacy from a place of needing validation, reassurance, or closeness to feel okay, you may find yourself feeling more attached or more emotional or even more anxious afterward. Not because something is wrong, but because the connection is showing you where you're still looking for love outside, just for something you're meant to cultivate within. And this is where the shift happens. Twin flame intimacy becomes truly aligned when it's no longer about filling a void, but expressing wholeness. It's not about using connection to feel chosen, and it's not about sharing connection from a place where you already feel secure within yourself. Because when intimacy comes from wholeness instead of lack, it feels grounding instead of destabilizing. It should feel peaceful instead of chaotic, right? And it feels connect without losing yourself. And this is why boundaries are so important on this journey. Not as a way to push your twin flame away, but as a way to protect your energy and honor your emotional state. Because not every moment of desire is aligned, and not every moment of connection is meant to be acted on physically. Sometimes the deeper lesson is just learning how to feel the connection without needing to act on it. And that can be one of the hardest parts, because the pull is real, the desire is real, but so is your growth. And choosing yourself in these moments, choosing alignment over impulse, is what actually strengthens your connection in long term. It builds self-trust, it builds emotional stability, and it builds a foundation where intimacy can eventually exist without triggering old wounds. And here's something else most people don't talk about. You can feel deeply connected to your twin flame energetically, even without physical intimacy. The bond doesn't disappear just because you're not physical together. And sometimes space is necessary to recalibrate your energy so that when intimacy does happen again, it comes from a healthier, more grounded place. Because this journey isn't about losing yourself in someone. It's about learning how to stay rooted in yourself while experiencing deep connection with another. And when you master this, intimacy becomes something completely different. It's no longer overwhelming, it's no longer confusing, it's no longer tied to fear, and it becomes intentional. It becomes balanced, and it becomes an extension of the love that you already have within yourself. And that's when it shifts from something that triggers you to something that actually nourishes you. So if you experience intensity, confusion, or emotional highs and lows around intimacy in this connection, you're not alone. And you're not doing anything wrong. You're being shown where your energy and your boundaries and your sense of self are still evolving. And the more you honor that, the more everything begins to stabilize. Because at the end of the day, twin flame intimacy is not just about physical connection. It's about energetic alignment, and it's about emotional maturity. It's about learning how to experience deep connection without abandoning yourself in the process. And when you reach that space, it doesn't just feel intense, it feels right. So if you would like Twin Flame support in this area, comment union and I'll get right back to you. Thanks for listening.